Hey guys, welcome back to Exit 45. As you can see, I've got me a little project sitting here. I picked this thing up, I don't know, maybe a year and a half ago, something like that. The price was right, really couldn't pass it up. It looks to be pretty clean. I don't see a whole lot of rust in it, so I feel like I got a pretty good deal on it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, but I do need to give this thing a good look over. So why don't we do a walk around and then see if we can get this thing running and maybe tootle it around a little bit. All right, let's try it. Well, there you go, guys. Orange Crush. We're going to call this one Orange Crush. So the old 72 Beetle, as you can see, looks to be in really good shape. I think there's a little bit of, body work, some metal work to be done on it, as far as a few small dents. But, your trouble areas here are in really good shape. You got a little bit of a issue right through here, but it looks like it's not too deep. Good up top. This is always a bad area. And that's not rusted out. So it looks like it started to rust out more down here. That is replaceable. So, well, looking pretty good otherwise. A little bit right here. As far as bad rust that's going through the metal, I think we're in pretty decent shape. Let's see what we got in here. All right, well, we're all there. I don't see, it's not in the greatest shape, but it's all there. Oh yeah, it's been sitting a while. You can see that. All right, well, we'll be playing underneath here more in a little bit. For now, just get a good look at it. Looks pretty good. Let's finish going around this thing. Looks good. I'm just surprised, to be honest with you. Once again, that's not a major area here. We do have a little bit going on along this area here. Again, that's something I can fix. All those trouble areas, though, you check it out. They are just in really good shape. Right there. Still, got these little dents that we got to worry about, but nothing serious. And we got a little dent right here. Can fix that. Oh, what do we got in here? A typical bug wiring. I've never seen anything like it. That's probably from the factory like that. That's just, I've never seen these things get such, such terrible wiring. All right. Well, anyways, there's no rust in here. Everything's clean. The channel looks good all the way around. Looks good. There's our data plate. Right there. This, okay. Wheel well looks really good. No rust. And this car is really clean. Just a few areas, but the majority of it is in really good shape, guys. Ow. No, I don't like it. All right. So, I guess the next thing to do would be to take a look at this thing on the inside. All right, so we got some back seat issues. We'll just all them hog rings on here. There we go. All right, looks like we got a spare. That one looks in pretty good shape, so that's good. I'll take that. That one's in really good shape. We got a spare, flat spare, but it's a spare. Let's get that out of here. All right, where are we at? All right, so we got. Wow, that's unusual. We have a solid floor where the battery goes. I don't know that I've ever seen that. Guys, I think we got problems. Yep, we got engine parts, like, gaskets. What do we got here? I guess nothing. What else we got in here? Yeah, we got lots of oil seal. It's not looking very promising on the engine. If this bag is any indication, pieces for blocking that off. We'll get those out of there. I'm not sure where that goes. I got a hubcap. Start pulling some of this stuff up here. See what our floor pan looks like. Doesn't look terrible. Okay. Everything looks good here. Again, it's surface rust, but nothing. Same thing here, just a lot of surface rust. Okay, so nothing real serious. Yeah, this one doesn't want to come off, but it's solid though. All right, so let's get in here. Okay, easy. All right, so looks like some kind of cover for back here. Not in great shape. We'll get that out of here. All right, we got this box. It's empty right now because it all fell out here. What do we got? Again, not promising. You got a fuel pump. Doesn't matter. I don't have a fuel tank. So what do you need a fuel pump without a fuel tank? All right. Parts. More parts. I'm telling you guys, look at this package tray back here and the whole. I mean, it is. I can't even tell you. When I did my brother's '69 Beetle, everything back here was gone. I had to weld all new parts all the way, basically from this half of the plug back had to be replaced. And this one here, look at that. I mean, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's tear this one off. Wow, guys. I mean, look at that. All the way. I mean, unbelievably, this is in really good shape except for right in here. But otherwise, it's in decent shape. I mean, if I redo this, it would definitely come down and get a new one in. But this window's not sealing anymore. You can see daylight through there, so water's getting in. All right, I'm going to go around to the other side, open that door because I want to see what the floor looks like on that side. Take a look over there. And the door's shut really good. Kind of digging this. This little guy's in good shape. These are garbage, but I mean, look at all that. It's just come on. Come on. There we go. All right, once again, look at the metal. That is just, I can't tell you guys how this just doesn't happen. Once again, there's some surface rust. I don't see any issues otherwise. Nope, everything looks good. That one don't want to come up. Yeah. But once again, it's all solid. Looking through the floor pans underneath here, they are in really good shape. I mean, really good shape. So I thought I'd get up underneath here and just take a look, just to be sure. The other thing I noticed is the heater channel is in really good shape. No rust. I mean, the the running board here is complete garbage. I mean, that's not any good, but so this would either make a really good project for me or for somebody else. I haven't decided which. All right, I'm gonna finish cleaning up a little bit and then go get a battery wrench, see if I can't get this engine to turn over a little bit, and then we'll go from there. Let's start here. Let's see if this thing, come on. Huh. That's interesting. All right, well, there's oil. Let me make sure I'm not in gear. We're in gear. All right. Now let's see. Interesting. Well, let's start by putting a battery in it, just bumping it, and see if there's if it's just hung up a little bit. There we go. All right. Let's see. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. No sparkies. Okay. All right. Oh, we have keys. Okay. All right, let's. Oh, it tried. Now it's not trying. Well. Well, this is going to go a whole lot of nowhere if this thing's just completely locked up. Well, guys, let me play around with this a little bit, see what I can figure out. If I can get this thing to break loose a little bit. I don't know. All right, guys, you can see here I've got the valve cover here off. And just going to wrap on this thing a little bit, see if I can find any stuck valves. Let me get this here. I can't do it that way. Let's try it again here. May need both hands, but that one's good. That one sounds all right. That one's good. That one sounds good. Yep. That one's bouncing. That one's bouncing. All right, so all these, let me get you there. All these sound really good. I don't see anything stuck. Everything looks good. I'm going to leave this one open, and I'm going to go to the other side and pull it open and see what we got there. All right, I'm at the other side. That one's down. Could just be where the engine's at, but that one's down. But let me wrap on these a little bit and see if I hear anything different on this side. Can't get to that one. All right, guys, so I was able to get in there with the extension and tap on these springs. And I mean, I think we're okay, but I'm not sure about this one here that's down. I'm really not sure about this one here either. So these two here, I feel like a little bit in question. Both of these, I was able to get them to spring. So what I think I may do is pull the rocker arm assembly off of here. Just a couple of bolts, or nuts rather. See if I can't just slide that off and see if this one especially comes back once I get this loosened up. So let me do that and see what I find out. Alrighty, I got both rocker arm assemblies off, so there shouldn't be anything coming from the valves because all the valves are in the up position, so none of them are stuck. And that's still stuck. All right, well, we eliminated the valves, so I guess it's more likely now that we got one of the pistons hitting ridge or something, just stuck. I don't know. A little water may have got in there. I don't know. All right, so let's give this another go, see what we got. I don't know. We don't have any issues with the valves at this point. They're free and clear now that I got the rocker arms off. So let's go the other way. Oh, 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 oh. Did you see that? Okay. Hey. Oh. Uh-huh. We hit a hard spot. All right. So the pistons are hitting somewhere. One piston or something is hitting somewhere in the cylinder, and it's stopping it. It's like a ridge or something in there, I assume. Let's see, go back the other way. Yeah, there it is. So it looks like going both ways. I'm hitting. Now I guess I'm just gonna have to try and work my way through that ridge and just get it busted free. All right, let's go back the other way. And that's as far as she goes. I think we're just gonna have to work this back and forth. Yeah, she's definitely hitting on a ridge of some sort. A rough spot somewhere. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. We're moving through it now. I'm lifting the bug up almost. Let's go back the other way. We made some progress there. Oh, there. That went right through it. We did it. We got it. Now let's see if it'll go the other way. We got it, guys. We got it. Now, let's go see what the key does. See if we can't get this thing to rotate. And if we're good, I'm going to put the valve or rocker arm assemblies back on. We'll try it again. And if we're still good, I'll put the valve covers on, and then we'll start troubleshooting this thing and see if we can't get it running. Hopefully we don't have a bad starter. All right, well, not sure what's going on there. I'm gonna have to probably go wrap on that starter a little bit. All right, I'm gonna put the rock arms back on. We'll rotate this again. I'll have to figure out why that starter's not turning over. Earlier, you guys heard it turned over just a little bit, probably hit that ridge and stopped. We got the rocker arm assembly back on, so let's make sure she still will rotate. All right, we're good there. I'm gonna go ahead and put the valve covers back on. All right, I wrapped a little bit on that starter. Let's go see what we got. This back on. All right, here we go. It did fine. She cranked over good. So we got somewhere, huh? Okay, so not sure why I get one crank and then that's it. I go to try to start it again. I get nothing. So I'm thinking maybe there's a loose connection, maybe, or something like that, or the starter's just the solenoid on the starter is probably bad. More than likely, that's probably what I'm dealing with. But we'll work with that the way it is right now. I'm not wanting to sink any money in this until I know I got something to sink money into. So the next thing I think that needs to be addressed is going to be spark. So we need to open that up and see if there's anything left in them points or not, if they're just gone. Let's pop this off. That out of the way. Get that out of the way. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and sand them, clean them up, make sure they're gapping. They got a good gap, and then if we're good there, then we'll check it for spark. So let me just go through that process real quick and see what we got. I'm gonna have to tear a little bit of this. Okay. There we go. And I think you're supposed to give it the Mortsky flick, right? I think that's, see what that does. So let me rotate the engine and see what we have in the way of a gap. Can't see it here very well. All right, so I'm on the lobe, and there's a gap, and it looks like it's probably okay. I'm gonna go get a better light. All right, guys, so got me a light that I can get in here and more direct it better. And yeah, we got a good gap on our point, so we're good there. So let me look underneath here. This actually doesn't look terrible. I probably could get in there and get that sandpaper and clean that up a little bit. It's not terrible though. This looks a bit wore down though. All right, well, all right, we'll clean this up. I'm gonna put this back together, and that's as far as I'm gonna probably get today on this, guys. I'm gonna go grab my dad. We're gonna throw some poles in the back of the truck and see if we can't redeem ourselves from our last fishing trip. So, you know, you got to do what you got to do, and this is what I got to do. It's my sword to fall on, guys. I got to go fishing. I'll be back at this again tomorrow, and I'll let you know where we're at when we get there. All right. Oh no, he got off. It was a good one. That was a big fish. All right, let's get him set back up. All right, here we go. Getting another one. You got it. Keep fighting. Keep bringing them. Pull! Pull! Come on, where is it? I don't see it yet. Just don't jerk it at all. Just keep reeling. There you go. You're getting him. He's out there still a little bit. I don't see him yet. You're gonna be tired from this, aren't you? We're getting there. I see him. Come over here. There we go. There we go. On my face. All right. Nice one. The black drum, isn't it? Yep. There you go, guys. We did it. Got a nice little black drum. Dad did it. Look at that one. Nice fish, Dad. Look at that. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get that off the hook, get it measured. I thought I'd show you a picture of the fish that I caught, or one of the fish that I caught. Had to let this one go. It was a redfish. You can't keep them over 28 inches, and unfortunately, this guy was 31 inches, so he got to go back in the water. But guys, we're back from fishing, so I guess it's time to get back at this bug again. Where did we leave off? So we got it unstuck, we got it turning, found out the starter will turn it over, but not all the time, so we probably got a suspect starter. And I took care of working on the points, and we'll have to check that a little bit later. But let's get back on this and see if we can't wrap on that starter a little bit, get it to turn, and see if we can't establish if we have spark or not. So that's next. I'm going to watch for spark here, and I'm going to go see if it'll turn over. All right, let's see. Well, you get one start. After that, you got to go wrap on the starter again. So question is, did we have spark? All right, upon further review, video evidence says we have spark. So we can proceed as though that is okay. So I think the next thing I need to do is see if I can't rig up some sort of a fuel delivery system to this thing and see where we go from there. All right, so I think there's a 50-50 chance we get this going. Every time I get going on this thing, the percentage goes up. I'll tell you that. All right, guys, let me go figure out a system for this so we can get some fuel in that carb. All right, guys, I'm gonna try the real simple way here first. I'm just gonna pour a little down the carb, crank it, see if it does anything. We'll just start real simple at first, see what happens from there. All right. All right, let's see what we get. All right, here we go. Okay, so nothing. So I guess we need to figure out if we got spark to the spark plug. So let's see if we can't pull one of these out and check. Okay, let's see if we can't set this up. All right, guys, we're gonna see if we get a little bit of a we're gonna see if we get a little bit of an arc across there. So I need you guys to watch that again. Well, go hit the starter a few times. There we go. All right, let's see what we get. All right, here we go. Okay. Well, did we get spark? Well, guys, I couldn't tell by watching the video, so. All right, well, I tried to get this on there, and it doesn't. Not going to go in there. It's too big. This is a tiny little thing. This is too big for it. Put that over there. All right, plug this back in. All right, there's that. Let's take this off. I'll turn the key on and see if I can't flick the points here and see if I can't get a little spark off those. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, so the points are working. We're getting spark into the cap, so I feel like we're probably okay. Probably just needs a more drink. We'll keep trying. I ain't gonna do anything unless I put the rotor back on. Let me hit the starter a little bit, and then Put a little more gas and we'll turn the key. All right. Woo, that's a big drink. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, it tried. Oh, she wants to go. I think we're going to have a runner. If the starter works. Doggone it. Well, we're getting there. We had two or three tries. So I'm going to beat on this starter again. I'm going to give it another drink. It's going to run. Ooh, that's a lot of fuel smell. I think I went a little overboard. Okay, I feel like it's probably worth the time and energy to connect into here with some fuel. That goes back, so could probably pull that one off here, and I could hook one in, and I can just set the gas tank up there. Maybe. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll bring you back in when I got it, okay? Fuel run. I did a lot for you guys. I drank a lot of gas getting that siphon going. Blah. But the siphon is going, and now we will find out if this carburetor will do its job. So I'm going to give it a little drink. I've already wrapped on the starter. Let's go see if this thing will start. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. And it's gonna idle. Oh my gosh. Look at that, guys. That's a lot of flow by. Alright guys, there we go. We got a lot of flow by. Opening the door pretty good. Wow, I'm good. All right. Oh my gosh, guys, that was awesome. I can't believe it. Whew. I'll tell you what, we went from a complete unknown, I paid very little money for this thing, to something that cranked and run. I mean, it was seized, it wouldn't even turn over. We got past that. Man, I'm telling you, she wants to go. Started right up and idled. So we're gonna let this thing sit for a second, and then I'm gonna check the oil again, make sure everything's good there. I'll probably need to rig up a little bit better fuel system. I can't really leave it up there. That's not gonna do me any good. So I may go ahead and see if I can't rig up something into the fuel pump. See if that works. That's the best way to go. I could run a hose then to the back seat, and I could get some fuel to it that way. But man, this car is amazing. I mean, golly, got it for a steal. There's almost no rust on it. and a little bit of fiddling. I mean, okay, a couple of days of fiddling, but it ran, and it ran good, cranked and idled like you just drove it yesterday. So okay, let me check on the fuel, see what kind of setup I can put on there that's a little bit more drivable, and then we'll see what we have as far as, you know, clutch, brakes, all those things. All right, let's get after it. Well, guys, I decided to try and see if we can't crank the thing and see if we can't get it to start one more time, let it run for just a little bit longer, and we'll stop it then. I want to try it again. All right, let's see if we can get it to go again. All right, here we go. Oh, come on, starter. I could not believe this. It just wants to run. Okay, that's enough. I just had to see. I had to, guys. All right, now I'll play with the fuel system. All right. Well, guys, here we go. So I have my fuel line coming from the tank up top there on the roof, going into the fuel pump. And then it just comes out and follows the same path that it did initially. So my hope is we'll try and give it a couple of cranks and see if this pump will actually work and pump. Shouldn't be too hard for it. We got fuel coming into here from gravity, and hopefully that'll get that pump going. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to go ahead and see if we can't go ahead and try and crank this thing again with the fuel system the way it is. And if we get that pump working, then I can move the tank, you know, into the back seat area a little bit better for me to be able to tootle this thing around a little bit and see if it'll actually drive a little bit. So enough said. Let me get this thing started again. Okay, I smacked the starter, so let's see what we get. All right, here we go. All right, this will probably run in the bowl. I just put the grass can on the ground, and now we'll see if that's pumping. Sounds good, guys. Let's still fill it. So we got fuel in the filter. I just don't know if it's pulling from the tank. She's still running, so I have to assume it's pulling fuel. That fuel pump is actually working. So the idle is definitely set too low. All right, so with that said, I should be able to rig up a little bit better tank, be able to set it in the back. see if I can't make this thing a little bit more mobile, and at least tootle it around here in the yard just to see if I can go forward, backward, maybe down the street a little bit and back. So let me get set up for that. All right, guys. Well, before we can try and see if this thing's going to actually drive, we got to do something about this. So let's see if this thing can amaze me one more time and see if this takes air. I mean, look at that tire. All right, here we go. You guys see that? It's taking air. This tire is taking air. That's ridiculous. You just can't kill this thing. Well, guys, got about 20 PSI in there, and that's about all I feel comfortable with on these things. It'll be a little spongy, but it'll be fine. All right, let's see if the other side will. This tire's equally as bad. Oh, it's in terrible shape. All right, let's see what he got. Okay. Guys, this car just wants to run. All right, that's about 20 PSI again, and I am only comfortable with that. But guys, I can't believe these are taking air. I figured those are going to be trash. I was going to have to go get me a couple of tires. The front tires were really bad. That back tires held air. Oh, let's go see the. This one here has air in it, but it's pretty low. You can see it's. So I'm going to put a little bit more in that one. Woo. All right, let me get that, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, all four of these tires are ready. All right, let's get this thing on the road. I'm anxious to see if this thing will drive. All right, guys, we're going to give this a shot. See if I can't maybe move this thing under its own power. So let's see what we can do. Look at that! Look at this, guys! The clutch works. Oh my gosh! I had to remember what fourth gear or reverse was. Well, guys, I am quite shocked. Look at this. We're not going to go very fast. We're just going to go slow because I got a big gas tank sitting in here behind me and I don't want to spill it. But the will it run? Check. The will it drive? Check. Second gear. All right, check it out. Man, I'm stunned, guys. I really am. I'm stunned. All right. Okay, so speedometer decided to join us, so that's good. Don't have any lights. We had oil, so we were good there. The engine sounds good. She's idling, clearly taking fuel. I hope it doesn't run out of gas, because I would have to push it back then. Okay, let's see if we can get this thing turned around. That's as much as I really wanted to do right there. Oh, no, no. All right. Okay, it's a little stiff. But look at this. Hey guys. This is ridiculous. But here we are. Alright, so we'll run, yes, we'll drive, yes. But the brakes, they're not there, I don't think. I've not tried them. No, I can't even put the pedal. Alright. Look at that. Okay, let's bring this thing home. Let's get it parked. And see what we want to do on it next, if we're going to do anything. Uh-oh. Come on. The starter seems to be working better too. Oh, come on now. Come on. Gotta get that idle adjusted. Come on. Trying to be too fine with it. I don't want to run over my tools and stuff. All right, that's good. There we go. Oh my gosh. Well, guys, looks like we got there. Oh my gosh. Okay. Get out of here. Okay. There you go. There's my seat. There's my gas tank. That's why I didn't want to go too much or too fast, because I didn't need fuel splashing all in here. So, well, everything seems to be doing fine. All right, I'm gonna back this thing up a little bit more into its spot. I'm a little bit too far out. You can see here, I need to get it back in here. So let me do that real quick. And then I'll have to figure out what we want to do going forward. Not 100% sure just yet, because I've got, I got to figure out what I want to do with this. So, all right, give me a second. Let me get this thing back in here, and we'll talk after. Well, guys, here's a little break from your regularly programmed video. And it's that time of year again where I get to burn pine straw around my trees. And as you can see, I've been busily doing that. But it burns all of this stuff away. See all that vine that wants to grow up, and all these little scrub trees and bush that want to grow up around them. This kills all that off and keeps that stuff down. See here, I've got a few more of them ready to go. We'll get back to that. But this works really well. I've already taken care of this part of the yard. That's all been burnt up. So I just got this side strip here along my driveway. Oh, that pine straw, man, it burns hot and fast. Very nice. See, you guys got a couple of breaks in this video. Got a little fishing in, get to play with some fire. I'm having a good day. All right. Wow, look at that. We got fire as high up the tree as me. It'll burn out. Just about done. See, it doesn't take long. You guys got to watch the whole thing. And any of you guys watching that live down here, you know what I'm talking about. There we go. We'll just stop that. We'll come over here and stop this one. Like I said, I don't want to have to stand here and babysit this while this creeping fire just does its thing. Ooh, that's hot. Got warm. There you go. See, it burned up the tree a ways, but it's already going out. All them vines, though, dead and gone. Usually they'll be gone for a couple years before they try to come back again, so works really well. Come on. Come on. All right. Let's get this last one right here. There we go. That should take care of all the little creeping fires. All right, guys. All right, I'm gonna let this burn out before I walk away from it, and then get you back on that bug. Well, guys, this car has gone from sitting, flat tires, sitting forever, stuck engine, I mean, just bad starter. We finally got that where it's actually working, to starting, idling, and driving. So this little guy has come a long ways, and man, I can't even tell you. What a great time. I had a lot of fun on this video, I'll tell you. It was just some fun right there. All right, guys, so that was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed all that. But here's where I'm at. All right, so I'm gonna put this to you guys, because I've got 4 different projects that I've already got sitting that are waiting to go after the Thunderbird. And this will become the 5th if I hang on to it to redo it. I'm not opposed to that, but it's in such good shape. You know, is it better off for it to go to somebody that's ready to do a project right now? Let me hear from you guys. And I don't know whether I'll do with what you guys say, but it'll help me kind of get an idea. Maybe give me maybe some of you guys will have some ideas or some thoughts that I'm not having right now. So let's do this. When I put this video out, we're gonna let this thing run for a while. I don't know, month and a half, 2 months. I don't know. Give us some time to get out there and for people to be able to watch it, and then see what you guys think. You know, comments on what you think. You know, my rather is, to me right now, is to move it on. Get it to somebody who I think would, be able to work on this and get it done. I don't know if that'll happen, but that's kind of where I'm more sitting, just because I hate having a car sit around that's, as you guys have seen, this is in really good shape. Solid car. And, you don't have to fix the little spots of rust. You could just leave it patina like it is, throw it in the, some suspension work on it, get all that, done up, and interior and seats. And you got a pretty cool looking bug, with the patina look. Engine will probably you need some work. It runs good. It sounds good. But I'm sure it'll need some work. Anyways, that's where I'm at, guys. So I'm going to put this out. You guys, when you guys see this, give me your thoughts. And let's go from there. Anyway, that's it. I appreciate you guys watching. This has been a heck of a lot of fun. This is a good little car right here. Good little car. Appreciate it, guys. And I will catch you on the next one. I know I said that twice, but sorry. Bye.